with moving to the mounted kit, it's far more efficient on the road. We're happier to move between farms to do odd fields because it's quick and easy, and good on the road.
Hi, I'm Ben from Horsch. We are here today to show you the Partner 2000 FT, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you through the options, what we can see here today, but also what we can offer as a whole unit with a front tank and a rear implement. So this is a Partner 2000s. It's a pressurized system. What we mean by that is the tank is pressurized. So as the fan comes on, it will put air into the top of the tank, and then the air is then blowing the product down the pipes, down the side of the tractor to the back. This is a split tank, as we see in here. This is a 60-40 split tank, and it says a 2000, but actually it's 2,200 litre capacity, and then it all depends on how your litre weight crop, what's going in there. So what we can do with this is two products. We can either be grain and fertiliser, or grain and grain, and use it as a whole, or depending on what implement we have on the back, we can use it for selective hosing on the machine on the back. So as we go through top to bottom, pressurised system. Now with Horsch, if it's a grain and fert tank or a split tank, you will find all the tanks are pressurised. That's continuity between all the products in that respect. And as we come down, you'll start to see in here, this is our metering units. So we've got a left and a right. So we've got the 60 and the 40 tank here. We've got the empty panel here. So if we have got seed in there, we want to get rid of it, or fertiliser, we can undo this and we can then let the product run out. And the bottom here, what you're seeing here, they're identical metering houses. A lot of the units, a lot of the drills that we sell, they will all be identical on the bottom here, with electric motors and the black plastic housing that you see here. These silver wing nuts we see on here, so this allows us to use a divider. So if we do have product in the tank and we've got the wrong roller in there, we can then take this off, we can put a silver slider into here that then stops any of the product coming onto the roller, so we can take the roller out and we can change it to the roller that we need. As we move further down, we can see we've got electric half width on here, so these are electric half width linear motors. So what that does is that literally pulls the handle just here, and that then gives us a half width option on the drill on the back. And we can do that through the cab, through the terminal. We can also do that if the machine or the tractor is unlocked for section control on headlands and things like that. It will automatically move it left and right and back to centre. The only time you might not see these and you still have the handle is what we call selective hosing. So the machine on the back, we are having one product go down every other tube, and then the other product goes down every other tube, and that is there. We can then dictate how much or what we're doing by moving this handle on the end there. Options, you've got tyre packer, so a passive steering tyre packer. You have a roll pack packer, which is like a soil on soil type packer. We have a weight pack, which we've got on here at the moment. We then have Work Light Pro. So Work Light Pro gives additional work lights. You've got your standards road lights on here, along with your Work Light Pro. A feature to point out on here as well, so this machine itself, it's almost like a drill in itself. So the isobus system comes from here, and also the hydraulic fan comes off here, which you can see on the side there. So on its own, it's basically the master, and then on the rear is when you run your slaves, so your Avatar, your Transformer, your Finer, Maestro, machines like that. This Partner, as before, this is mainly the drill. So this is the isobus, the hydraulic fan, the pressurized system. What this can then do is deliver product to the back end. Now we can have, from Horsch, up to 7 implements on the back there. We can have a power harrow, we can have a Maestro, which is our maize drill, beet drill, sunflower drill. We can have a Finer SL, which is our wet weather equivalent tine seeder. We can have the Avatar SL. When you're purchasing a front tank, it can do multiple machines on the back. So you can use it for your beet drill, your maize drill, your wet weather drill, your Avatar drill. We can use it for multiple products. So it's given us, or giving you guys, the flexibility to be able to go out there and use the machine in maybe tricky conditions because it's a lighter footprint. You're not using a trailed unit. It's all one as one unit. So if it does get a bit sticky and you need to lift up, you can lift up and drive off. It can be for any farm, for any farmer or farm business, because it gives you that flexibility to use it with other machines. It might not be our machine. It might be a homemade cultivator on the rear with a seed tube on the rear. So from that point of view, we've seen a lot of guys who have trail drills now talking about mounted, because they will go one front tank and they've then gone Avatar and Sprinter, or they've gone disc drill and tine drill. So it's given the guys a flexibility to be able to spread the risk in a dry year or a wet year, or spring drilling or autumn drilling. It looks very simple, but it can offer you, as a consumer, very, very many options that will definitely help the business.
Yeah.
What's it? I mean, is it
a ton and a half of wheat seed in it? Was a little bit concerned from going from the 3.5 ton hopper on the trailed one to the 1.5 tons with this about output, but it's so much easier going back to the trailer for seed because it folds up easy and off you go.
So it works out better for you guys to have less hopper capacity, but better efficiency.
It's just easier just to flick back to the trailer. The old one, the trailed one, you're bouncing away. And you're up and down the steps constantly. You know, you're up there 3 times putting 3 lots of 2 bags up, where this is two bags or 3 bags in, quick, easy. It's off the floor. It's a lot safer being so close to the floor.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You literally stand on that little step in it, you're not climbing all the way up. It takes 20 minutes to put on, so from pulling in the shed.
Okay.
So
putting the whole thing on?
So if I've got the stainless pipes on the side, from when I pull in the shed to when I pull out, it's about 20 minutes to take it off and to put it on, which
that's pretty easy.
Now I've got in a bit of a routine. It's all right.